point now where it's like we know we have so many facilities right now to the point where we only need a few more facilities to be able to pay for us, right? To live on for the next 40 years. I think by the time we get to 15 maybe or so, we'll be fine. And then after that, anything else that we make will be for Lillian, right? All for Lillian. And so I said, we're going to be driven. We're going to be driven to the point where we can just get that going. And then after that, we can travel and do the things that we want. See, storage, you can totally do that with storage if you focus on it, right? What you focus on expands, right? What you focus on and make a priority is what comes to fruition in your life. I say this to my students all the time, right? So just by, starting out with, it was actually when we started out, it was me and Bonnie together. And I managed the storage facilities that we had, which we had one, and then we had another one. Pete owned a home inspection company that he sold. And once we sold it, he moved over to Miss Lillian's, and then he started taking over Miss Lillian's, and he's actually way better at running Miss Lillian's than I am. I am the teacher. Pete's also a teacher as well too, but I'm the teacher, I'm the coach, and then he's the storage facility manager. And he's so much better at he's so good at that. He's really, really good at that. And so that's kind of how we're going. Doesn't that sound so exciting? We have a lot of stuff going on. And I'm telling you, we just started investing in self-storage 5 years ago. 5 years ago in July is when we closed on our first storage facility. So this is not difficult. This is not difficult. We made it a priority to buy as many storage facilities as we can. Actually, the first 5 years, we did not have it as a priority. We were just let's just buy some storage facilities and see what happens. And we had 6 storage facilities up till this last year. And I also coached on the side. I coach, and he ran the facilities. And then just this year, once I hired Chris, it was like, okay, now let's get this going. And we're going to buy as many as we can. And that way, because we want to retire and hang out and do stuff, have fun and travel, so that's kind of where we're at. Anyway, so Bonnie, Chris, Stacy, and Pete. And Eddie is our handyman guy. He's like our handyman guy is what he is. So you see Eddie here too. This is the guy that's if anything's broken, anything at all, Eddie's the one that does it. So for instance, at one of our facilities, he has and he's the type of person that has every type of equipment, or if he doesn't have it, then he knows where to get it. Right? Does anybody have an Eddie in their life? If you don't have an Eddie in your life, then you need an Eddie, right? On the rehabbing side, when I was rehabbing, I had a Doug, and Doug was the guy that could do everything. And then now in the storage side, we have Eddie. And so you definitely want to have an Eddie in your life, especially if you're going to be a storage facility owner. Okay, so we have an Eddie, and now we have a Chris. Chris is the maintenance guy that's professional and can actually go on a computer and look things up and manage things and stuff like that. That's Chris, right? And Eddie is cannot get on a computer. Eddie's the hands-on person that gets out there and gravel and dirt and construction and stuff. Okay, and that's it. So this is how we run. This is how we run 1,000 doors right here. Okay. And somebody's asking about new construction right now. Honestly, I personally say it's not a good time to build right now. And the reason why is just because metal prices and materials are so expensive. We will be looking and building in the probably maybe by the end of this year, we'll start looking. So we had a facility under contract that we wanted to expand on. That one was it actually has a unit like this. And this is I think 38 units or something like that. I can't remember what it is. So here's a little tiny one like this, okay? And this is all just empty space. This is 2 acres of land. So we want to build like, now we've already got it all proposed out where we're going to do like more units and stuff. We're going to add like, I think almost 100. I was like 88 units or something like that. And when we got it quoted like maybe 2 months ago, it was at like $130,000. And then it went up to like almost 200 grand. It's like ridiculously priced now. So the metal price is like super expensive. So I would highly recommend, like, if you already have metal under contract, then build away and get that thing done. Awesome. If you don't have like metal under contract and you don't have it going, then I would wait until the prices come back down. The prices will come back down. Okay. The prices will come back down. It's just that it's going to take a little while because material prices are just so expensive. Okay. So new construction, definitely we need more storage facilities in the world, right? There's not enough storage facilities, but right now may not be the right time to build. All right. I mean, unless you can get like a smoking hot deal, right? If you get like super cheap land, right? And then you can find it and build. And if the numbers work, the numbers work, right? But I would just kind of hold off just a little bit, my personal opinion. Okay.